Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. So, for more than a century, oil powered the world, oil built empires, oil shaped wars, oil determined wealth. Today we are told something new. Data is the new oil. It fuels artificial intelligence. It powers global platforms. It drives billion-dollar valuations. But here is the question we are not asking enough. If data is the new oil, who owns the wealth? Is it governments, corporations, individuals, or no one at all? So tonight in this video, I want to explore how data became the most valuable resource of our time and why ownership may determine the future of democracy, education, and freedom itself. Why data became so valuable? Let's begin with economics. Oil is valuable since it can be refined into energy. Raw data by itself is not valuable, but when refined through algorithms, it becomes predictive power, behavioral insight, targeted influenced. So unlike oil, data has unusual properties. It can be copied infinitely. It does not deplete when used. It increases in value when combined. The more data you have, the more accurate your predictions become. So even in the digital age, prediction equals power. Who can predict what you will buy, what you will believe, how you will vote? Controls not just markets, but influence. Now, the next part is the invisible wealth. Here's the difference between oil and data. Oil wells are visible, data wells are invisible. Every time you scroll in social media, or you click, you search, you post, you swipe, you're generating data. And most of it is not consciously giving. It is extracted like location data, behavioral data, biometric data, social network data. You're not just using digital platforms, you're producing the raw material that fuels them. And yet, most people do not own, assess, or control the data they generate. Imagine producing oil from your own land and someone else owns it. This is the digital economy. Now, let's move on to the next section. It's about the power shift. Historically, control over resources shaped power structures. Land created federal systems, oil created industrial empires. Now data creates platform empires. The largest corporations in the world today are no longer oil companies. They are data companies. Their wealth does not come from selling products alone. It comes from aggregating data, refining it into algorithms, monetizing predictive behavior. And this creates what some scholars call surveillance capitalism, an economic model where human experience is turned into raw material for profit. And the danger is not technology itself. The danger is asymmetry. A small number of entities accumulate enormous insight into billions of people, while individuals know very little about how they are being profiled. Knowledge imbalance becomes power imbalance. Now, let's go to the next section, which is ownership versus access. Let's ask the deeper question. What does it mean to own data? Traditional property ownership implies control, transfer rights, economic benefit, but personal data is different. It is relational. My data often includes information about you, information about networks, information about patterns. So ownership is not simple. Some propose data as private property, data trust, national data sovereignty, and data as a human right. Each model carries trade-offs. If corporations own data, profit dominates. If governments own data, surveillance risk increase. And if individual own data, infrastructure and enforcement become complex. This is not merely technical, I would say. It is political philosophy in the digital age. Now, let us all jump to section 5, not the last part yet, okay, which is the ethical dilemma. So let's go deeper. Data is not just about commerce. It shapes credit access, employment opportunities, insurance premiums, educational pathways, political messaging. If your digital footprint defines your opportunities, then data becomes destiny. And if that data is inaccurate, biased, manipulated, you may be judged without ever knowing it. Ownership is not just about profit, it's about dignity and who has the right to define you. Now, to conclude this video, I'm going to give you the last topic, which is reclaiming the wells. So I'm going to end with this. Oil shaped the 20th century. Data will shape the 21st century. But oil extraction was visible. Data extraction is silent. We don't know what is extracting at every second, every minute. The question is not whether data has value. It clearly does. The question is, will we allow the ownership of data to concentrate power further, or we will build systems that protect autonomy, fairness, and transparency? Because if data is the new oil, then the wells are everywhere. They are in our phones, our schools, our hospitals, our movements, our conversations, and the wells are us. We are the wells. And perhaps the most urgent challenge of our time is not technological innovation, but democratic imagination. Who owns the wells? The answer will determine who owns the future. Thank you. So from this video, I hope that you learned something from this video. And I see you in my next video, and God bless you bountifully in every aspect of your life. Remember, God loves you so much, and enjoy my public lectures every day. I would say short public lecture. All right. Thank you and bye.